Life is an amazing podcast, and it is presented and hosted by myself, Caro, and my sweet dog Sparky. Give it up for him. I hope you're ready. Enjoy. Welcome to another episode of Go For Your Life, dear people. Thank you for always listening to us. We appreciate it so much, both me and Sparky. And today I have a very special guest, a good friend of mine, and he is a vegan cheesemaker like myself, and I really highly respect him. And it's pretty amazing that he's here. So we're having a kind of like a live Skype connection from Amsterdam. I recently moved to Amsterdam to Switzerland to speak to Freddy. He is the founder and owner of New Roots. And let's just start chatting with him. Welcome, Freddy.
Hey, Caro. Thanks for having me.
Yes, this is fun. This is super fun.
Yeah.
So I kind of know who you are, but tell us a little bit about. So you are Freddy, and what do you do? What do you do there?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm the founder and CEO of New Roots Vegan Cheese. It's a company based in Switzerland. We founded the company in 2015 with like the clear vision of like disrupting the current food markets, especially the dairy sector, because of all the issues, ethical issues and sustainable issues that's coming with it. Yeah. And so we founded the company together with my partner Alice in 2015. We started very small, actually, in an old farmhouse, producing just cheeses for our friends. And that's somehow how it kicked off. We then started to sell it on the weekly organic market. We then came into health food shops. We then worked more and more on R&D. We then started to launch like a vegan camembert style cheese, which, in terms of texture and taste was quite unique for this time. And it's still unique today.
Yes, and it's delicious.
And that's when like things started to kick off, and when like also I think vegan cheese became a thing worldwide everywhere.
Yeah. And before that, did you ever make vegan cheese before? Like, was it something that you had an interest in, or?
Actually, not really. I was doing like semi-professional sports as an athlete, and then I got injured. And we both, Alice and me, we both became vegans. And then somehow we missed cheese. And also all my friends always told me it would be super easy to be vegan if there would be good vegan cheese around. And actually our mission and the vision was quite clear for us.
Yeah, from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because now it's really big, right? You guys are in a huge place, and you're selling not only in Switzerland, right?
Yeah, exactly. So right now we're selling in about 600 shops in Switzerland, but then we also sell in France and in the UK. We export our cheese, and we're just planning to open the market in Germany right now. Amazing.
That's a lot of shops.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And so how big is your production team as well? You know, like how do the logistics work if you have to make so much cheese and take it to so many different places?
Well, actually, right now we're struggling quite a bit with logistics, with place at the current facility. We're about like a team with our UK sales manager. We're a team of 17 people at New Roots right now. And we actually have a very small facility, around 500 square meters, which makes it not very easy every day with to be able to supply the amounts of vegan cheese to our customers. But it also makes it quite interesting also to see how the whole team is like holding up together.
Yeah.
And that's also why we're just planning our new facility, which will be built during this year in 2020.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, after this, we'll be able to work towards even better kind of cheeses and supply even like a much broader surface. I mean, much broader audience in the whole food sector.
Amazing. And that will be like kind of is that planned sort of for the end of the year, Freddie, or?
Well, yeah, right now we're still in the planning phase, and it will be starting in mid 2020, and we hope that by mid 2021 we'll be able to move into the new facility and to scale up the whole processes and the whole production. Yeah, and also
that's amazing.
Be able to launch new exciting products, which we've been working on with our R&D team, which is always a super exciting time and process.
That's so cool. And so what does your day look like? Like, what is really because as you were saying, you're the founder, the CEO, but like, are you still very much involved in the production, or like what's your role now?
So actually not that much. The first 2 years I've basically been involved in all the different processes like the all operational tasks. But right now, we were really able to hire also like professional team members. We have like an engineer in the processes. We have a chemist in R&D, and that makes like life much easier right now. Mm-hmm. Also, super production manager who manages the daily production at New Roots. And so like right now I'm still managing just all the huge challenges we actually face right now with New Roots. I'm still in charge a bit of especially in the communication side of the R&D, and just but I'm really quite away from operational tasks such as production and logistics. For this, we have
you have your staff now in place for that. Yeah, and what does R&D mean, Fred?
Like it means like research and development. I think you should know this now.
Well, maybe I know, but what about the listeners? Huh?
Yeah. Let's say you knew. Okay. Perfect. It's basically my whole task is like the development of the company, bring it forward, and also make sure that we're not losing our vision or purpose. The whole blueprint we have, which is very important for our company.
And from the start of New Roots, what you were just saying, you started really small and stuff. Like you've been going now for nearly 5 years. Then, like, did you say that was 2015?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. And do you feel like have you seen your own development as well? Do you like for you yourself as a maker and as a business person, I guess, but have you learned some stuff on the way?
Yeah, surely. I think there's no better school than like opening your own business, because you face like during that time, especially in that new sector of making vegan cheese, where all the processes are unknown, you face like so many challenges along the way, which makes it super interesting also for your personal growth. And I think it's super important to be very disciplined and always try to make out the best out of every situation. Yeah. So, try to take yourself not as too important. And I mean, when you see what the world is facing right now and all the issues we have and face every day, what we're doing at New Roots is fairly small. Yeah. So taking yourself not too important is, I think, always a very good
strategy to keep going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And also for the whole team, I mean, if you as a leader bring out like this stressful atmosphere, hectic atmosphere, it will go to the whole team, and yeah, it's not really
it's not good for anybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, including the cheese, I would say.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Because what do you like? Do you feel like you have like some kind of, I don't know, do you have some kind of practice when you face challenges? Like, do you have like what I have, yoga, or do you have something that when things get difficult, do you have something that helps you?
Yeah, I do some meditation, but I focus more like on sports. I mean, doing sports like every day and taking some time off, even though if there's a huge workload, helps me a lot to reflect and to see also always the wider picture on the things. If you're like the whole day in the company, or the whole day with the team, with the stressful atmosphere that's happening at New Roots, you can never really reflect on all the things.
Yeah.
And focus on the important topics. So doing sports is something that helps me every day to
and also release whatever stress or challenges you've had, like
totally
just,
to focus again also on the main important topics we have every day at New Roots, and to bring that to the whole team so they can work at their best performance and also live at their best performance, which is very important for us. Yeah.
And you're still, which I find I find you amazing on so many levels, but what I find really amazing, you're still very young, and you started this super young as well, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like that has also been tricky sometimes, like that you were that young starting your own business, or like would you say like would you have done anything different if you look back now?
Not really. I guess if I would look back now, I think I would have taken more risk. I think we were maybe too cautious about some decisions, which is good, which is also maybe showing that we are at the right place right now because of those decisions. But it's good that you started a company as early as possible. I see a lot of friends who are studying right now or who are at university, and from at this age you're like at your best performance. Your brain is you have much energy, and you can really focus on super challenging tasks, which like as soon as you get older is probably not as easy as when you are that young.
Yeah, so it's definitely also kind of saying like this young entrepreneurship is actually also really good because you're like way more focused, probably.
Totally. And it's also sometimes good to not bring all the expertise from a university to a company, because it really limits your skills, I guess. Mm-hmm. It limits also the vision, and I don't say it's only negative, but it can really limit the way you work towards goals. Mm-hmm. So I think the way we've been working the last years has been showing very great results in terms of sales, also in terms of our whole philosophy we have at New Roots, that we are really at the right path. We have really an amazing team. We pay good salaries. We spend 1% of our revenue to animal sanctuaries through Switzerland, and that's really why we are here as a company.
Yeah,
and it's our vision from the beginning to really make a change here, and not just to be a company who is about profits like bigger corporations.
Yeah. And would you say that, when you first started, you were making a lot less cheese, and you